TikTok showed me a new way to do a messy bun, and this is my first attempt. Let me show you how I did it. I just rolled out of bed and this is what my hair is looking like. I have extremely fine hair, but I just have a lot of it. My hair also gets easily tangled and a lot of knots in it, so I was debating brushing it, but I decided against it because I think it would make the bun a little bit more fluffy. The first thing I started doing was pulling a few face framing pieces so it was easier to take them out of the bun at the end. And then starting at the crown of my head, I'm just pulling up little 2-inch pieces and making little loops at the top of my head. And I just alternated doing this from the left side of my head to the right side of my head. Then I moved on towards the front of my head and just kept pulling these pieces up. It's definitely a little difficult to keep holding all the pieces and grabbing new ones at the same time. I then worked my way to the back of my head and just repeated this process over and over. I was starting to question if this was a Cindy Lou Who tutorial or not, but I had to keep going and just trust the process. I finally got the last loop up and made sure it was all smooth in the back before I could put the hair tie on. I was completely unsure how to tie it up that it would stay, so I just looped it once over itself and then looped it back on top of itself. As I was doing this, I was just positioning the hairs how I wanted them to sit on my head so it didn't look too crazy. And then I just pulled in places to make the bun a little bit more full. There were quite a few strands that I looped up and then put them back into the bun. If you like a more messy look, you could leave those strands out. And then I just pulled a few more face framing pieces to make it look a little bit more messy. And that's pretty much how it turned out. It definitely is a super messy bun and I need to practice with it a little bit, but overall I think it turned out really cute.